Hi, I'm Keegan. This is a bunch of gamers. In space, no one can hear you scream. And today, that will not be the case with my players, as you will hear them scream probably the entire time. We are playing the Alien RPG from Free League, specifically the Cinematic Scenario Chariot of the Gods. I'm going to go around our little chat room and have everyone introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Mike, and I am going to be playing Vanessa Miller, the captain of the Montero, which is a cargo hauling ship we all happen to find ourselves in.
Hi, I'm Thomas, and I will be playing John Wilson, who is the Wayland-Yutani company liaison for the Montero.
I'm Liam, and I play Kayla Rye. My younger brother is back on Earth and is chronically ill. My character, and then my family keeps begging me to send more money to support them.
My name's Preston. I'm playing Leah Davis, the pilot. She's a bit of an adrenaline junkie. She gets bored by the mundane. She's running low on her meds to keep her substance abuse in check. So she is in all gears going, trying to get some more medicine.
Your space trucker is on the star freighter, the USCSS Montero, running the gauntlet, the trade route between Anchor Point Station and the frontier. Your ship's cargo hold is packed with dozens of tanks of dangerous trillium gas that is in the process of decaying into the extremely profitable helium-3. Usually cargoes such as these are towed in massive tanker modules that transport much higher concentrations of the gas a safe distance from the freighter hull. The Montero isn't rated as a commercial tow vehicle, however, and this small run is a special order for Wayland-Yutani corporate account on Sutter's World, a newly established frontier colony. While the trip so far has been fairly routine, the Montero's sensors developed a glitch before you left Anchor Point and sporadically pinged contact with a sensor reflection before you activated the displacement drive and went to FTL. Your cargo run so far has been without incident. Now you are awakening from hypersleep, ready to deliver your goods to the colony of Sutter's World. You all wake up groggy, dry-mouthed on the ship. Send them their motivations. You all awaken in the cryo hall. What would you all like to do?
Get coffee.
You yawn, your mouth dry, icky as Mother comes on, going, "Good morning, Captain."
Morning, Mother. How are we looking?
I have something for you. Please come to the bridge as soon as possible.
All right. Guess I'll have to wait on the coffee.
I'm gonna head to the bridge as well.
You head to the bridge. What about you, Rye and Wilson?
I guess I'll grab a coffee.
Okay. So you grab some coffee. You're feeling drained.
All right.
Yeah, I guess I'll also grab some coffee and read something.
Okay. You get to the bridge, Captain, as Mother starts flashing lights at you and things like that, as she goes, "We have a message for you, Captain. A ship has...
Go ahead and...
We are not near the colony, unfortunately.
What?
We have picked up on our sensors a SEV-M3 Halides class starship class. We believe it is the Cronus, launched in 2110, over 73 years ago. It seems that the ghosts that we came out of FTL because we had picked up a distress signal from the ship. It seems that the ship has been traveling at 0.04 light speed. We cannot get much else off of the ship. As you know, you must investigate or forfeit all company shares for this current run.
Wonderful. Oh, hear that, Davis? Looks like this trip isn't going to be so boring after all.
So I'll head to the cockpit.
Take us in, but be careful. We can investigate, but we don't have to stick our necks out.
As Mother goes, I'm sorry to inform you, Captain, but you are required to recover any scientific data samples within the USCSS Cronus. You must also escort the salvage of the Cronus to Anchorhead or another Weyland-Yutani facility. Also, if the crew is at all alive, we will require you to rescue them.
Oh, well, this sounds funner than being cautious.
Just try not to run into anything. Take us in slow and scan the ship with everything we have to make sure it's not going to endanger ours.
Will do.
As the lights start flashing, danger, danger, approaching ship. Danger, danger, approaching ship.
What?
As
Another one?
No. Miscalculation as you just see masses of stars starting to disappear. You two in the coffee room also hear this. Danger, danger, incoming ship. As the mass is huge. Halides class vehicles are massive. Sometimes kilometers long. As it begins approaching violently, I will need a pilot check at a -2 dice to avoid collision, as the ship is right in your course and you have very little time to react.
That would be piloting.
Yep, so piloting plus agility -2 dice.
There we go.
Desperate to avoid, you fail as the ship clips yours, as several rooms' windows shatter and explosive decompression happens in various places. Wilson, Rye, you spill your coffee all over yourselves and gain 1 point of panic.
Ow!
Damn it, Davis, what did I just say?
Out of nowhere.
That ship is bigger than some space stations. I'll get on the radio. Everybody, please brace. We've encountered a derelict ship and are moving in to investigate. Make safe any breaches, close any airlocks, any blast doors that may be open, and secure the ship.
Chan goes, I think obviously we hit something. God damn it. As he's wiping off like some eggs off of himself. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Gotta wonder what that was.
Who hit something in space? Cham yells, his hands cupped over his mouth so that it reaches or in an attempt for it to reach the cockpit. Well, luckily these are my cryo clothes, I guess. I'm gonna hit the showers.
Got it all controlled now.
As you start to get it back under control, you just hear grumbling. Captain,
Yes.
I have the specs that you asked for.
Good, good.
These are the latest known specs and blueprints of the USCSS Cronus.
I guess we can hope for some sort of reward for going through that hulk.
Easiest point of entry, if you can catch up to the ship, I would recommend attaching to Junction 1A on the top of the ship. That way, we are far enough away from the engines, not having to worry about any sort of kickback if the engines do in fact return to full power.
If? Is that a concern?
We do not know if the ship has simply lost power or if power can be restored.
Alright. Did you catch that, Davis?
Yes, I did. You forwarded me those schematics.
They're right in front of you
Okay,
as well,
bye.
I believe.
I go in for a landing.
Okay, first things first, you will have to start catching up, as the ship did blast past you.
Okay.
You will get to roll a piloting check in an attempt to speed up and catch up. No -2 this time. Alright, you successfully catch up, and because of this, you will give a bonus die to anyone who attempts to connect the umbilical extension between the two ships. Whoever has heavy machinery would probably be best for that job. And you'll have to, of course, Captain, inform them that they are required.
Alright, I'll get back on the radio. Jam, Rye, when you're done cleaning yourselves up, prepare the ship for connecting with the derelict.
You hear Cham going, "What, are we getting more shares out of this? This wasn't in the job description, Captain."
Company contract says we have to respond to distress calls. We're going in there, getting any scientific data, and helping anybody who might have survived, though after 73 years, I kind of doubt it.
Well, cryosleep's a hell of a thing, Captain.
You're telling me.
Well, you believe me.
Computer
All right.
woke us automatically. Also, check our ship for damage after that love tap we just got.
Will do. Mother, can you give us some basics on the ship damage? I can, Cham. Come on, Ryan, let's go take care of this.
I suppose we have to.
No. Yes, we do. So I think he has the better heavy machinery of you two.
You mean Cham?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I think I only have one dot in it. For 1 point.
Yeah, and he's got strength 5, heavy machinery 3.
Okay.
So he has 8 dice to roll. So
All
you
right.
you can help him though,
Alright.
and that'll give him a bonus die.
So just roll my heavy machinery then.
No, you're helping him, so you're just giving him a bonus die.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right, and he got another bonus die. All right, so he succeeds. As the umbilical slowly reaches out. We're connected, Cap. He hits on the intercom. Real smooth sailing. Hey, Davis. Why couldn't you do that to start with?
Quit your belly aching. We're here now.
All right, Mother, can you contact the ship's computer from here, or do we need to get in there first?
You'll need to get in. Have to connect with the computer yourself. I will be available on comms, Captain.
All right. Grab any tools we might need for data extraction, and I'll grab some medical supplies in case we do happen to come across anybody. Oh, and do we have weapons?
Yes, and I was about to get to that. You have several items. You will get to choose who gets them. There are 5 compression suits, each one having an starting air supply of 5. There is one motion tracker, a cutting torch, a Watasumi bolt cutter, a service pistol, a subspace ASSO 400 harpoon grappling gun, 1 incinerator unit, which has 2 reloads. The pistol has 1 reload, and the bolt gun has 4 shots total. And in the cargo hold, of course, you have a power loading suit.
Of course. Okay, I got the incinerator, the grapple, the pistol, the bolt cutter.
There's a cutting torch that has a power supply of 5. And I'll explain what that means in just a bit.
Okay.
And as the captain, you get to choose how to disperse those goods.
Hey, Wilson. Feel like
Yeah,
making
Al?
yourself useful?
I can make myself useful, yes.
All right. Take your pick.
Whatever you need me to carry.
All right, Wilson, why don't you grab the grappling harpoon just in case? Cham, you and Rye divvy up the bolt cutter and the cutting torch between yourselves and get us into that ship. Davis.
Yes, sir.
You like lighting things on fire. Take the incinerator. And I'll take the pistol. Officer's privilege.
Aye, Captain.
Perfect. The pistol, just so you know, Mike, has a bonus of +2 in its medium range, and has a damage of 1.
So the bolt cutter, and what was the other item?
There's a cutting torch.
Yeah, there's a cutting torch.
Cutting torch. Alright.
Rock, paper, scissors you for the cutting torch, Rye.
Sure.
You get it.
I got the cutting torch?
You got the cutting torch.
Okay.
He's like, alright, I got the bolt gun.
All right, Mother. So, do we have to escort this ship back to Anchor Point before we make our delivery, or can we carry on and make the delivery at...
Delivery must be done at a later point. You are required, or you will have to lose full shares. All of you hear that on the intercom this time.
It come this far, boys and girls. Let's go in.
Well, they're the company's policies, so they can't exactly get mad at us for being a bit late. When we get in there, Rye, you head to the bridge, see if you can connect to the computer. I'll head aft towards the cryo bay, see if anybody survived.
Alright. I guess I'll go.
As you start walking up, you notice that the initial door that is connected via the umbilical is not fully sealed. It looks like the door has buckled somehow from the inside, and you will need to use a cutting torch to open it and keep the ship connected. Otherwise, there would be explosive decompression.
Alright.
So it'd be heavy
hold on.
machinery.
Yeah, I just gotta look on which heavy machinery it's connected to.
It's connected to strength.
It's connected to strength? Okay. Alright. 7d6s. Alright. Oh, wow.
All right.
Yeah.
You cut the door open. Now, Liam, what I need you to do for your cutter is I need you to roll its power supply, which is 5. So roll 5d6s. No successes, so it'd be 5d6 F1. If you roll a single 1, its power supply goes down to 4.
Okay.
And that's how many dice you will roll the next time you use it.
So 5d6s and then F1, I believe, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So now it has a power supply of 4.
Okay.
As you cut through, the doors open, and you step into the eerily quiet and dark room. The only thing on are the emergency lights, and you can make out the airlocks to other rooms. There are stairs that also lead down further into the ship. You notice that they're covered in scuffs and scratch marks on the inside.
Downstairs, right?
No, on the ladder and the inside of the door you just opened.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Is it possible for me to contact Cham on what I saw?
Yeah, you're all on the ship, yes?
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
I meant
Yeah.
everyone else, yeah. Are you guys still on your main ship, or did you just follow Rye?
Followed.
I'm following Rye.
Yeah, so he's right behind you.
Okay, so everyone sees those claw marks.
Well, no, you just see them because you're the one there.
Okay. So I'll radio in, let Cham know about the claw marks that I see on the next to the ladder.
Why don't you bring it up when we're inside, Rye? Captain's right next to us. We don't have to use our radios then.
Right.
So the door opens before all of you.
All right, folks. Remember, something caused this ship to go dark. So be careful. Rye, see if you can wake Mother up.
Wait, who now?
Mother, the ship's
Mother.
computer should be to the fore.
Okay.
What about me, Cap? Chem says.
Let's start with this deck. How about you make a circuit and... Wait, we need to get a hold of any scientific data they might have. But let's take it one deck at a time. So you go with Rye, and Davis and I'll head aft, see if there's anybody still in cryosleep.
Okay, now we are going to switch into what are called turns. Every turn takes about 5 to 10 minutes to achieve. You can move 2 zones on the map, which I am keeping track of in front of myself, of where you are, just as an FYI. So, Captain, you are heading south. Who are you taking with you to the cryo lab?
I'll take Davis
Okay.
and Wilson if he wants to come along. I don't really... If Wilson wants to check out the ship's computer, he can do that too.
I think I'll go with you.
All right.
Okay. So you going directly south then?
We're at A1, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so not to the stairwell, but directly south to cryo.
Okay, directly south. So do you want to go through the east or west corridor?
Left is right, right is wrong. Let's take the east corridor.
East corridor. As the door opens, the long hallway is sloughed with more claw marks and dried blood.
What in the world?
Meanwhile,
Okay, I'm drawing the pistol.
okay. Chem and Rye, you go north, and you get to the door for Mother. There is a heavy, heavy door in front of Mother. It is incredibly thick steel, making sure that the computer stays or remains safe. And you're not sure if you would even have enough fuel on the cutting torch to get through to it. It'll take a couple of shifts at least to break through. It's looking like it needs... there's a command sequence here as Chet starts playing with it. No. Maybe... No. Shit.
What's wrong?
I'm just trying different codes. Doesn't look like it's working though. Also, because that is one turn, I need all of you in your suits to roll the air supply, which is 5d6. If you roll a 1, your air supply went down to 4.
So I take it there's no air in
You
the.
you can do an environmental reading.
Okay, definitely want to do that then.
So it looks like everyone's air went down by 1 except for Wilson. Keeping calm under pressure there, company man.
Despite the panic of one.
So this isn't a. Is this a Wayland-Yutani ship as well?
Yes, it is.
Cronus?
It's an old one. It's almost 3/4 of a century old.
Okay. How are you doing on that door?
Cap, this door is way too thick for this cutter. They definitely made sure that this thing would survive atomics going off.
Oh, that's hopeful for the computer. Wilson, you don't have anything that could get them in there, do you?
Not
Access the
sure.
codes?
So
Corporate.
There.
Corporate didn't give you an override?
You can certainly try.
I have something I could try. Let me go up to them and see if it works.
All
So I
right,
will-
so you're turning around?
Yeah.
Okay. So 1, 2. You do. You're 1 zone behind them by the end of the turn. Rye, what are you doing this turn?
Yeah, hold up. Could Comtech actually work for trying to access the door?
Not in this case. No, Comtech is like using sensors and things like that on ships.
Oh, okay. So it's not big mechanical stuff or computers.
Some computer stuff, but yes.
Okay. Huh.
And you can just wait here because Wilson's coming with something he thinks might work.
I think I'm gonna wait because I don't know what I'm doing right now.
This is weird though, right, Rye? Like, this is... Oh, this place is unnerving.
It sure is.
And finally, Captain Miller and Davis, what are you guys doing?
I was following the captain to the Cairo.
Okay. You get to the cryo. The door is locked from the inside. Looking around it, you once again see claw marks around the edges of the door as if something was trying to scratch its way in. It looks like you might be able to get in, but it'll require someone with some knowledge on heavy machinery. You could probably try and get around it without the proper equipment. It'll just be a pain in the ass to jury-rig it.
What do you say, Cap?
Let me think about it for a second. Can we get around it specifically, or do we need to get one of the roughnecks?
Do you have heavy machinery?
I
skill.
I do.
Oh, Davis does.
Davis, yeah. Davis, see what you can do with this door. I'll keep an eye. I'll watch our
Alright.
backs.
Because it's improvised, you'll have to subtract 2 from your roll. While you're waiting for him, Miller, you are allowed to basically look around the rest of the hallway that you're in, if you so choose.
Yeah, you mean the one with the bloodstains and the claw marks? Yeah, I'm gonna look around.
As you're kind of waiting around, Davis, what do you say to the captain?
I do not have any successes. I did not get through, Captain.
Damn. Well, keep trying. We gotta at least look for survival.
So, because he failed, he cannot attempt again without equipment.
Okay.
So, you guys are SOL right now until someone else shows up.
Now, which door are we?
You're in the hallway right before all 3 cryo chambers.
Oh, the one that leads to all of them. Okay.
Yes. That is the door that is locked.
Now we need... What kind of equipment do we need?
You would need maybe the bolt gun or possibly the torch.
Okay. In that case, I guess we better head back up the east shaft and check on the folks trying to get into Mother.
Okay. You'll be able to do that next turn. But for now, everyone needs to roll for their air supply. Who'd you give the motion tracker to?
Oh, I missed that one. I didn't give it to anybody.
Okay.
So I guess I have it then.
Okay.
Yeah,
Keep
we
getting minus
picked up the
2.
Oh, Liam's just upset. He keeps getting -2.
Rough.
So
Well, if it
everyone
makes
who
you feel any better.
So everyone who failed, your oxygen went down to 1 or to 3, I'm guessing.
Oh, wait a minute. And is that the number of dice we roll then?
Yeah, every time you roll, it keeps going down. So you're less likely to fail as it gets closer to fail point, but once it's done, it's done.
Right.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, Liam, you did it wrong too. You need to roll 4 d6s.
Oh, 4.
Because you failed last time, remember?
Okay, so just roll it again then, basically.
Yes, just roll it again.
Okay. Okay, so the next time, I have to
You're
only
rolling.
roll 3 d6s on
Correct.
my air supply.
Correct. Okay, this turn, you can move 2 zones. What y'all like to do?
I'm gonna get to the door and see if my corporate access keycard will work on the door.
Okay, let's find out. You do, you click it, and the door goes up.
So let's get in.
You walk in, and it is a spotless clean room. There are blinking data servers in a single terminal. The terminal sits right there, waiting, blinking. There's power to Mother, at least. And you guys, let's see. So 1, 2. So you guys will be able to make it next turn, Captain.
All right, I'm going to radio them and say, you two roughnecks, why don't you get down to Cryo and see what you can do with that door? And I'd also like to do an environment reading and see if the air here is...
Running a diagnostics, you find that the carbon dioxide levels are incredibly high.
odd.
And
What about O2?
O2 is low. There's not enough O2. Your suits will be the most important thing. If you take your suits off, you will freeze and then slowly suffocate. There's enough air that it won't kill you instantly and you won't decompress, but it is a high enough level of carbon dioxide to where it could be toxic.
Alright. Well, we'll have to see what we can do about that. Meanwhile, we'll probably need to... I'm assuming we can pick up more air supply off of our ship?
You have a couple backups, but no more suits. You have 1 reload for each one.
Right, okay.
Cool. So, do you want to radio that information over to your companions?
Yep, I'll let them know. Plan is to get Cryo open, see what we can learn from this ship's mother, and then return to our ship, depending on what the air supply situation looks like, and pick up the spares.
Okay.
Who would be the best person to interact with the computer?
It would probably be Rye with their comms.
Rye with comms? Okay. Tell you what, in that case, Rye, you stay up there. Cham, you head back down this direction, and you and I'll see what we can do in Cryo. Davis, take your pick.
Go up. Y'all go to Cairo and I'll go Cryo. I'll go up.
Good. Nobody stay alone. Nobody head down to the second deck until we've got this one cleared. I do not like these claws.
So, you're sending the Roughnecks down to the cryo door?
Sending Cham down there. If
Okay.
Rye has the best Comtech skills, then he and Wilson should interact with Mother.
She and Wilson.
Character is a she, actually. I'm pretty sure your character is a she as well.
Oh, yeah. It was hard to tell from the picture.
Yeah.
All right, so with that, 1, 2. See you, Captain, as he's passing you by.
Cham?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna go down there with him because I've got
Okay.
medical skills. So
got it.
yeah, we'll just link up, and then I guess Davis can follow us or continue on the rest of the way.
I think Davis said they were going to go the rest of the way.
Yes.
All right, and Rye, like a comms check, please.
Okay, let me just bring up my character sheet. Context. What is... Alright, let me look up here.
I got it again. Comtech uses wits.
Comtech and wits. Alright. 4, 3, 76. Alright. Okay.
Running through, the computer begins to blink, going, awaiting questions.
Well, at least I got it to work.
All of you, I need another roll for oxygen.
Looks like a failure.
Yeah.
Oh, finally.
You're all together as you hear beeping from the computer and a strange buzzing from all around you. Miller and Cham hear it as well as some of the lights start to flicker on. You see heat starting to come through the vents as you hear Mother starting to speak.
Good job, guys.
Reactivating temperature, light, and oxygen modules. Turning on. Activating cryo labs. Life support systems read nominal. Cryo labs begin defreeze. Waking up cargo.
Great job, guys. We might actually save some lives here after all.
Or, warning, cryo chambers deactivated. So, what do you guys want to do this turn?
Ask Rye if he can get any of that scientific data. Sees anything in there worth getting.
Rye, do you want to try and get any scientific data?
Sure. Just another Comtech roll then?
Nope, you get one free question because you succeeded last time.
Okay. What information am I getting again?
What kind of artifacts they might have gotten?
Okay. What artifacts might have we gotten?
Several artifacts under study, all from planet LV-113. Warning, please enter additional credentials.
Everyone else hears this information too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, do we hear it?
No,
Over
only
the
them in the
town?
no, just them in the rooms.
Okay.
You
The
guys
magic-
head south, and Cham's like, "All right, Captain, ready to torch this."
Go for it.
He gets it open
You.
pretty quickly. As you see the doors open, and you see the mist of the cryo chambers starting to open up.
All right. So we're now in the hallway
Between the three chambers.
between the three, and so they're all opening up. Oh wait, are those rooms or are those like cryo boxes?
They are rooms with cryo boxes. So you can
and
enter them.
All of them are opening up.
Not all of them. Not all of them have been filled either.
Okay, which ones are missing?
There's a couple missing, and you can look over them if you so choose.
I mean, which ones have people? Which
All three
where's
have
the
some
mist
people in.
coming from?
There's
Oh,
several
okay.
chambers in each room.
I guess we'll just start with cryo one.
Okay. As you enter, you see the frost inside. You see 2 people in there. And then one is a desiccated corpse.
Wait, 2 people and a corpse?
Yeah, there's a corpse that is de-thawing. It looks like something went wrong in the cryo process, and they basically got what's the right word?
Mummified?
Yeah,
Freeze-dried?
freeze-dried. There we
Popsicle.
go. Yeah, freeze-dried.
Well, Cham, you want to ask your god to look after that person. I'll check with the other two.
Sure. Captain, we got a problem, though. Look at the environmental reading. CO2 levels aren't coming down.
Shit.
CO2 levels aren't coming down. It looks like we got to do something about the air scrubbers.
Oh, shit. All right. Where is environmental control going to be? That's going to be downstairs, isn't it?
Bring up the map, Captain. Let's take a look. We've got a few minutes.
Air scrubbers. The air scrubbers shaft runs throughout the whole ship.
Looks like then we got
Is that
to use.
where we need to go?
Yeah, look right here. You see this here as he's pointing to the map? That's an air duct. That's how we get in there.
Where, on deck A?
Yeah, it looks like we can make it.
All right. You two, no time to explain, really. You're awake, but the air has gone bad, so we need to move now.
They're not awake yet. They have a couple minutes before they have a couple turns before they're taken completely out of cryostasis. So you have time.
Okay.
You have to wait.
So they're not. They have a couple of turns before they're out of stasis, or a couple of turns before they're dead.
Out of stasis.
Right.
And if you try and remove them while they're still mid-stasis, they won't unfreeze properly and they'll die.
Fair enough. We got to get to that air scrubber shaft.
Cham calls up on the comm. Rye?
Yes, Cham.
I need you to meet me in the stairwell between near the stairwell. In the east hallway. We need to get to the air scrubbers. People are coming alive and the carbon's not dropping in the atmosphere.
Understood. I'll be there.
That is another turn.
Okay.
I'll cover his 6.
Huh?
I'll cover his 6.
Alright.
They're going, I'm going.
Alright,
So
roll
each
your...
turn, we
What?
gotta roll our air suit, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oof.
Oh, I screwed that up again.
Okay.
No, you didn't lose any.
While they go to the air duct, I can't do much there, so I'm gonna check out the other cryo chambers.
Okay. What is Davis doing?
I was following Ryan.
Okay. What is Wilson doing?
Following them because they left.
Okay. They are meeting up, and you see they get into the hallway. You meet up there as Cham's like, all right, Rye, I'm going to push you up there. You crawl in. I need you to give me a hand so I can get in too, okay?
Sure thing.
I'm a little wider than you, so that's going to be a tight squeeze.
I can try to give you a hand up too.
Thanks. Davis, you good with mechanics?
And no. Got some minutes.
If you got some, you might be able to help out. We need all the help we can get or we're going to run out of air.
Okay, coming.
All right. Rye, as he puts his hands down to grab your foot.
Okay.
Alley-oop. All
Do I have
right.
to roll anything? Or no?
Huh?
Do I have to roll anything or no?
No.
Okay.
All right, your turn, Davis.
Side.
Alley-oop. All right, Wilson, give a hand over here. Sorry, I'm a bit heavier than I expected.
No problem.
All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, let's move on. All right, Wilson. Or I'm sorry, Miller.
Mm-hmm.
Going through the cryo chambers, you come across 5 people who are still alive and a total of 2 desiccated corpses. Though in cryo chamber 2, once you open the door, you are met with a grisly scene. There, as you open Chamber 3 to examine, there is a man in a space suit with scatters of skull and brain everywhere. Add 1 to your stress level.
Okay.
Something seems...
So, outside his helmet, you mean?
Yes. There's a shotgun in his hand.
And the inside of his skull is on the outside, is what you're saying.
I'm saying that he blew his brains out.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You notice that his arm... There's one thing that doesn't seem right about him. His arms seem a little too long. They've actually stretched his compression suit unit as if it has torn at the forearms.
Okay, I will grab the shotgun and look at his arms as well, try to figure out what's going on there.
Okay.
I'm not doing an autopsy on the guy, but, general what the hell.
Yeah. You're looking around. His arms seem to have a bit of a rash on them, but that's all you can really see. A little rashy in spots. The tears seem like his arms have stretched. Like I said, they're unnaturally long, especially the forearms.
I'll see if I can remove the suit.
All right, that'll happen next turn then.
All right.
And now I need everyone to roll for oxygen. Davis, Rye, Chem, you're all in the air scrubbing shaft, and it is loud. It's a crescendo of sounds, a cacophony of noise as you hear just the shattering movement of machines and cracking as you see ice down below being electrified and oxygen attempting to be created from the splitting of water molecules. It's so incredibly hard that all observation rolls are at a -2 die roll as you feel the electricity sort of buzzing through the air. It is dangerous to be here, and there is a real risk of electrocution. We gotta fix some of these right here. Let me repeat that as he just gets on the comm and he's yelling, "We gotta fix over here! You could see the filters busted! We gotta clean it out!"
Davis turns over there.
Let me get on the comm. Captain.
Report.
This is gonna take like 4 hours.
What? We don't have that kind of time.
We're gonna have... We can try and rush it, but that's going to risk some mistakes, Captain.
I mean, can you do it within minutes, or is that just impossible?
We can maybe push it out. We can push it out to maybe 2 hours.
Okay. How many hands do you need?
We got 3 right here. Any more who aren't trained, it's just going to get in the way.
All right, anybody who doesn't have training or know what they're doing, get down here to Cryo. As soon as we can move these people, we need to get them back onto our ship. Unless we can find spare suits.
There is a door behind Cryo 3.
Oh, shower and wardrobe. All right, I will, instead of checking that guy out, because I'm assuming his suit is toast, I'll look and see if I can find environment suits for the 5 people who are waking up.
Okay.
You two, do not rush it. Be safe. And see if you can get those air scrubbers fixed.
Aye, Captain. You go back and start looking around through the wardrobes. Captain Miller, as you go through, you do find 3 older brands, but they are 3 compression suits that you can use.
Okay. I'll bring them back to the central junction between the 3 cryo rooms.
Okay. Whew. All right, so he's gonna
who
make.
isn't?
Oh, it would just be Wilson.
All right. Wilson, yeah, so Wilson needs to get down here and help me.
I was going to move to your location anyway, on my way.
How's everybody else doing on air?
I got a bit, Captain. I think I can stand it for a little while. You can really make these things last when you need to. You know what I mean?
10-4. See what you can do on those scrubbers, but like I said, none of this is worth any of our crew's lives.
Aye, Captain. So, Chem is going to make a heavy machinery roll. He naturally has 8. He gets a +2 from his equipment. He gets another bonus because of Rye, and he gets another bonus because of Davis. Be helpful if I did the rest of it, though.
So is it just going to be Chem making those rolls then, or?
Well, because you're helping him, because he had the highest pool.
Alright, just want to make sure.
Yep. Cool. So, Chem's doing it. As he's going along, he's like, 3 hours at least, Cap.
Alright, sounds like we're gonna have to work in shifts then. So nobody runs out of air.
Yeah.
So if you, Rye, and Davis can figure out some sort of rotation, we can try to get these folks back to our ship in the meantime.
Sounds good, Captain. We'll figure out a rotation, but we need at least 2 folks here at a time. Otherwise, we're going to slow down, and it's going to take at least 2 shifts. Full 8 hours.
2 folks total? Okay. So, one of y'all, when you hit 1 unit of air, needs to go back to the ship and recharge. And then from there, I'm assuming that we don't have 4 hours worth of air in our suits? Total?
You might. If you're
well,
lucky.
yeah, depending on...
I think it just depends on what we roll.
Yeah. But everybody is at, let's see, at least 3? Except me.
I'm at 3.
At 3.
Okay.
I think I'm still at 4.
Well, yeah, you're the company, and your suit's just better. Cool. If either Davis, Cham, or Rye hits 1, head back to the ship, and whoever hits 1, head back to the ship first. Or
And
whoever hits 1 first, head back.
And for game terms, just so you know, you will be making an oxygen check basically every hour. And
every hour. Okay.
Yeah, that's how bad the carbon is. And every time that happens, you lose 1 HP.
Oh, so it's not, when these people wake up, they're not going to suffocate.
Correct. It's just very high carbon. Not...
Yeah, so it's CO2 poisoning. Good. We should still get them back to a safe environment.
Yeah.
The 2 that won't have suits, anyways.
Where is it? There we are. You start getting it. Captain Miller, you start getting something on your comm. It's a blink. It's only to you.
Okay.
Blink, 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 blink.
Answer it.
It is from Mother on your ship. Displacement
Mother.
drive malfunction. Displacement drive malfunction. What? Cascading failure imminent. Fission reactor overload in T-minus 10 minutes. Stress level +1, please.
Okay. Now, do I apply those to the oxygen rolls as well?
No. Nope.
Okay.
Not, stress levels are only rolls that you personally are doing.
Gotcha. I'll get on the comm. Everybody, we've got a new emergency. Apparently, our fusion reactor is malfunctioning.
Everyone's stress goes up by 1, please.
Hold on. Cham, you and Rye keep working on those scrubbers. Davis, come with me. We need to get back to our ship.
4.
Can we get back there in 10 minutes?
You can. You'll have to hoof it, and then you'll have 5 minutes to act.
I'm gonna go with you.
Mother, report. What's happening? What's going on?
Fusion reactors ready to go. Cascade. Damage to
Why?
Cronus. Critical malfunction.
Damn it, Davis, you must have hit something. Mother, what do you think? Should we try to fix it, or should we try to detach our ship from this one? Anybody? I'm open to suggestions. I'm not a fusion tech.
We try to fix it.
Alright, let's do that then.
T-minus 9 minutes and counting.
Yeah, Davis and I'll hoof it back to our ship.
You hoof it back to your ship as you hear T-minus 5 minutes and counting.
I'll head to the bridge, send him down to the reactor core. See what
Okay.
we can do.
You'll need to do a heavy check. That will take 3 minutes to do. So I will need a heavy equipment roll, please. You ain't getting any information, and in fact, sparks start flying out. You take 1 point of damage as your fingers kind of burn and singe.
Davis, talk to me. How are we doing?
So good, Cap. Sparks are starting to fly. Burnt my fingers here, but I'm trying my best.
T-minus 2 minutes and counting.
Do you have enough time to fix that, or is it a lost cause?
It's a lost cause.
The only thing he can do now is attempt to program the autopilot or just fly the ship away.
Can I program the autopilot?
Do you have pilot?
I think I do.
Okay. You will have to pilot the escape vehicle, but you can attempt it, yes.
Well, okay, Mother, what's the danger to the Cronus if our ship blows?
Damage to several facilities likely.
Okay, so I can pilot the auto... Wait, so what's the deal? I program the autopilot and we jump into the escape pod?
Yes.
Alright. I will do that.
Alright, I need a pilot check minus 2 dice due to the stress of the situation.
But I have 2 stress dice, so...
Yeah, so you just remove... Well, then you'd remove your regular dice. You still have the stress dice added, so remove from your regular pool first.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. So, and piloting goes with agility? Piloting, yeah, it goes with...
Yep. And it is a hard roll, so a hard roll means that... Oh, yeah, that's fine. So that's just the minus 2, so cool.
Alright, Davis, you get to the escape pod pronto. I'm gonna see what I can do up here.
Davis can actually jump onto the ship himself. Alright, roll your stress dice now. And if you roll a 1, you panic.
Nope. No success, no failure.
Alright, and Davis, you jump off the ship, right?
Yes.
So, you're in the other one as you get out of the main room. My dear Captain, the ship explodes, taking you with it.
Captain should go down with her ship. I don't manage to get it away from the Cronus, though.
No, you failed.
Crap.
So, I need a stamina roll from Davis. You succeed as you are able to jump out of the airlock room you were in, as there's an explosive decompression and everything gets sucked out as you jump through the door before it closes behind you. Junction 1A is now closed off to you permanently. As is Cryo Room 1, though thankfully they've all been pulled out at that point, as well as likely some rooms down below.
Captain.
And just to add to this crap Sunday, I had the pistol and the shotgun with me.
And the motion tracker.
Unless... oof. Oof.
You did claim that.
I forgot that we had it and didn't give it to anybody, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeehaw, that's what honor gets you. Okay. Well,
For you
we got
and
some people defrosting that, right?
Yep. I just sent you the character you will
Alright.
be playing.
Oh, this guy.
Yep.
Basically from the guy from Covenant.
Yeah, like the game split is just straight up tells you like, hey, how about you just rip off movies?
Well, yeah.
Which fair, I mean. Wilson, you're in the room with everyone. As Chem's on the comm going, what was that? What was that? How's the captain?
Captain didn't make it.
Alright, and I need everyone to roll for air.
Am I grabbing one of the suits then?
You guys are just de-thawing right now.
Okay, so
So you've fully
I'm not-
de-thawed. You're fully de-thawed, and you've kind of crawled out, and you're completely dazed with Wilson right there.
Okay.
Oh, getting a little hard to breathe. How you doing, Rye?
I'm doing good. How much air do you have on your suit?
I got one left. One unit left.
Tell you what, I can keep working on it, and you can grab yourself some new air.
I can't. No, I can't. Ship's gone. Blew up the captain. We gotta just keep it going. Alright, we gotta just keep it going. Right?
I suppose that's the best we can do till we stay alive.
Yep. So, with that, we are going to go to the room with Wilson. As you see all the people kind of getting up and struggling.
Hello.
What? What's happening? Who are you?
God, my head. My head just hurts.
Oh, my name's Wilson.
Wilson. What? I don't remember what happened.
Good question.
Everything's a fog. You see one of the other one speaking. You see a very tall woman going, She's just coughing, and she's just like, this is...
Everyone all right?
Yeah, I haven't had a cryo hurt that much in a while.
We must have been under for longer than we were supposed to be.
You've been under for quite a long time.
Oh. Did something go wrong?
This must have been a long cryo. As you see the older doctor speaking in. My head.
You're wearing a Wayland Yutani jacket. Did the company send you?
10 times 32 is 320. Temples rise from jungles. It is just the natural way of things.
We happened upon here, so in a way the company sent us.
Who said the weird crap?
Dr. Cooper. You know him.
You okay, Coop?
Yeah, just absolutely painful headache.
I know what you mean. I can barely see straight. Having trouble breathing, too.
Yeah, the carbon dioxide levels in the ship are a little high. We're working on that right now.
I see you're wearing a suit. I'll try to get up and find mine.
You see 3 suits there.
I'll put one on.
Why is the square root turning blue on the hypotenuse?
Doc, you need some help?
As he starts to convulse, he starts shaking badly. He's having a seizure. You all, with the exception of Wilson, step away. Naturally, it's a reflex.
Mm-hmm.
As Cooper starts to shake and convulse violently, blood seeping out of his nose and his ears. Wilson, what do you do?
Probably just try to steady his body as, like someone having a seizure.
You rush to hold him down as he continues to writhe in agony against the floor and the wall as you're holding him there as he's screaming out. He's slithering as you see cracks seeming to go with him, and with a sickening pop and a bloody splash, his eyeball launches from his face and smacks Wilson right in the face before bouncing onto the floor and rolling under the cryotube. This time, you pause, trying to process exactly what you are seeing. A slender, gory-covered arm pushes its way out of Cooper's entire eye socket, reaching around and tugging at his distended mouth as its spindly white fingers yank at his teeth back. Cooper does not scream. It is clear that he is not in his own head anymore. Something else is, and it wants out. Flesh tears, tendons snap as the thing inside his splintering skull pulls his face, opens the jawline. Finally, a thick gurgling sound wells up inside of Cooper as his head is ripped from his body. His neck gushes as whatever it was from inside of him plops on the floor in the blood. Someone behind you yells, "Kill it! Kill it now!" The translucent white thing on the floor sloshes off the placenta, struggling to stand on all 4 wobbly fawn-like legs, shaking brain matter from its spindly hide. The creature turns its bulbous, eyeless head towards you. So,
I shoot it with the harpoon gun.
all right, we get to choose initiative. So, Mike, choose a number.
Yep.
Also, Thomas, I get to have you roll panic, actually, as is kind of appropriate.
Did I gain panic from that?
You did gain a point of stress, yes. So I need you to roll a single d6 and add your stress to it.
And you wanted me to pick a number?
Yeah, and then me and Thomas are going to guess, and you're going to tell us if it was high or low.
A number between what and what?
1 and 10.
Oh, okay.
So I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4, which means you get to keep it together. You keep your nerves in check bravely. So me and Thomas are going to guess numbers. Just write it in the chat between 1 and 10. And I'll say when to say enter. 3, 2, 1, press enter. Well, we have to guess again.
Weird.
So choose another.
Do I tell you?
Yeah, what did you choose?
Those are both high.
Okay. Well, it's just whoever was closest, so it doesn't matter, but...
Oh, gotcha. Should
Okay, I got
choose
a
a
new
different
number.
one then?
Huh? Yep,
Should I
another
choose a
number.
different one or stick to the same one?
Choose a different number.
Okay.
And 3, 2, 1, press enter, Thomas.
All right. You're Keegan, you're closer.
Okay, so the alien creature gets to go first in the initiative.
Great.
296. The creature screams, moving around, and jumps into the air vents and starts scuttling away.
Brilliant.
No, actually, I don't think he would chase after it. He's just gonna stand there like.
Fair.
I'm gonna shoot it, or shoot at it, or shoot at the air vent that it just went.
You didn't have the initiative. You were too panic stricken.
Oh, okay. So draw my gun.
Yeah, you have your gun drawn.
Ah!
I'm gonna send you some stuff real quick, Mike.
All right.
So with that, you're hearing screaming on your comms, everyone.
What's going on? Report.
I don't know what just happened. One of the crew members just died.
Check that again. Wilson died. Like, they just came out of cryo. There's still plenty of oxygen for them.
I don't know what happened. I don't even know how to... Is that?
Am I on the comms? Do I have a comm?
You don't have a comm now.
Okay.
Also, everyone, roll for oxygen. People who have just been awakened, you don't have to yet.
All right.
Davis, you there? Davis, you there?
4. Go ahead.
We need a little help. I'm starting to get winded. My oxygen supply is good, but I'm feeling it. You know? I need to take a quick break. If we want to get this done as fast as possible, we're gonna need your hands back here. No point in trying to save a ship that blew the hell up.
So you'll just have to hang out. On my way.
Thanks. Wilson.
Oh.
Wilson, are you okay?
I'm trying to keep it together.
Okay. And real quick, we are in Act 2. I am going to say all of you gained 1 story point.
Myself included?
Yourself included. The story points go to players, not characters.
Cool. I'm actually kind of pleased with how that worked out. I'm a fan of the heroic sacrifice.
Fair.
Kind of screwed everybody else, but from a plot perspective, it's the kind of thing I'd enjoy seeing in a movie.
Yeah, I mean, that's why it's cinematic, right? Cinematic mode.
Uh-huh.
Right. There you go. And let me bring it up for me so I know how to play. Jam. Just give everyone a few seconds to just quickly read over their agendas for this act. I assume you guys probably won't be doing much exploring until the air scrubbers are done. Is that a correct assessment?
Yes, and I can help with the air scrubbers as well now.
Okay.
First, I'm gonna talk to Wilson.
Okay. Go for it.
Wilson, right?
Yep.
Are you okay? Did that thing touch you?
No.
Well,
What was that?
I don't know what it was, but that's not the first time that's happened. Here, I have a injection for you to make sure that doesn't happen to you. I will give him the inoculant.
Or, sorry, you do not have the inoculant. You took some, is what I was trying to say.
Oh, that's what I was trying to... great.
Sorry.
Well,
that's fine.
Forget.
Yep.
Do we have more? Is there more, like...
In the science lab.
Listen, we need to get to the science lab, and we've got a inoculant that can protect you, prevent that from happening.
As Flynn starts to speak up. Liam Flynn, nice to meet you. Are you hurt?
Hello. Me?
Yes, you.
Not right now. I'm not hurt.
Okay. So Flynn goes, we saw those things were related to some spores on the planet we went to. We came up with a cure to neutralize it because the spores created tumors, and those tumors became those things. I don't know why Dr. Cooper. is dead.
He shouldn't have.
No, he should not have. Bizarre, as he goes over and he starts checking the pockets. As he pulls out a syringe with a deep black liquid. Well, that explains it. How many more of there are you?
There are 5 of us. Eight that 4.
What are you? Did you come here to rescue us? Did our distress beacon get out?
Detected your distress beacon, yes.
Oh, thank God. Thank you so much. What? How long has it been?
Been a little over 70 years.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Where is everybody else? You said there were 3 more of you?
They're trying to fix the oxygen scrubbers right now. The air scrubbers.
Oh, okay. I might be able to help with that. I'll go to the, what's it?
You go to the hallway and go into the air vent?
Yeah.
Cool. You get in there as you see everything happen. Hey, welcome aboard. We're almost done. We've got a couple hours. Nice to meet you. Cham.
Cham. Thank you. Thank you so much. I can't even begin to express my gratitude. It was I didn't ever expect to wake up when we went under. My name is Albert Johns, former second officer, but I think I might be in command now.
Well, Commander, it's good to see you through. Good to see you leading. Can you give me a hand with this, please?
Absolutely.
Thanks. Hey, Davis, I need you to scrub right over there, okay? Be careful, okay? That water's dangerous. We've lost too many of us already, and I'll be goddamned if we lose someone else.
Will do. You want me to roll anything?
No, actually, Michael? Or Mike?
Yeah.
Why don't we just switch characters? You get to play Chem now, and I'll give you his motivation.
You know, that makes a lot more sense. It's funny, because I was just thinking about that, and that does make a lot more sense.
Way more sense, okay. Let me send you his motivation and his character sheet again.
I've got the character sheet right here.
Okay,
It's
perfect.
funny, because that's the guy I was initially talking about playing if James was going to pick up Rye.
Got it. Cool. Way easier for me.
Oh, yeah, and I can, forget what I never knew in the first place. So.
Yep. Alright, this thing right here?
Yeah, start scrubbing right there, and we'll see if we can't get these filters back up to snuff.
Cool. Meanwhile, in the other room, I'd like to get to my quarters as soon as possible.
We haven't really explored much of the vessel beyond the level we're currently on.
Things went down real fast, and well, I've got a rifle that could help us out. We just have to go there.
Would it be a good idea to go down there?
No, not particularly, but it's a worse idea to have that thing running around being unarmed.
True.
There's a med kit. There's a medical examination room over here. All right, so all the survivors have to make a roll. They're all getting kind of lightheaded.
Well, there are at least 3 suits. I mean, I started to put a suit on.
Yep. It leaves one suit with others not being able to use it. Rye,
Yes.
can I get an observation check, please?
All right.
Difficulty, or it's hard, so subtract 2 dice from that.
Observation.
It's been an hour now, so I'm going to say everyone's oxygen is now at 0.
Oh, for the air suit? Okay.
Yeah.
What do I roll
Oh,
for
we don't-
observation?
Huh?
What do I roll for observation?
Observation uses
Wits.
wits.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't have observation skill, but I have wits, so...
So yeah, you'd roll wits -2, and if that takes you below 1 die, you get to roll a single die.
Is it the T6?
Yep.
Okay. Crap. And what do I have to roll if I fail?
And that was with -2?
Oh, -2 dice?
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. So, you failed. It leaps out. Luckily, Davis and John see it. It's huge. It's been an hour, and it has grown full size. It is over 7 feet tall, the monstrous alien creature with its pure white body.
Where is this? This isn't in the air scrubber ship. Right?
It is. It is.
It is. Okay.
It's been an hour, and so the thing has come back.
Right. Am I? Do I see it too?
No, because you're... oh, yeah, you do see it, too.
Whoa.
It leaps across the room at its victim with 8 base dice. With a base of 1. So it does 1 damage to Rye.
Alright.
Okay, so we're just going to assign numbers randomly, because the one problem with this game is you're supposed to have a card deck and draw between 1 and 10 cards. Or you have 10 cards and you draw 1, and that's your initiative order.
Okay.
Why
Yeah.
not roll a d10?
It can't be repeating is the problem,
Gotcha.
because it's just 1 through 10. Let's see, Google.
Virtual deck of cards.
List randomizer. Enter a list of names. So, Chem, Rye, Johns. Also, Chem and Rye, because you haven't seen this before, you will have to make a panic roll this first round.
Okay.
Am I in the room with them?
Huh?
Am I in the room with them?
Oh, you are in the room with them, yes. So you are also in there, Davis. Separated by a line, cool. Okay, so the Neomorph gets to go first.
Of course.
Three. At this point, it tries to grab and drag away, so
Grab who, Rye?
yeah.
Okay.
So we will try that. So, Rye, you can choose to use your action to block. You'll have to use an item to try and block.
Okay.
So that'd be a close combat roll.
Okay. So I can't use the cutting torch to defend myself then.
Well, yeah, that's how you're blocking it.
Okay.
So that's what it means to be a close combat roll.
Okay. So, yeah, I guess I'll just use a strength roll then. Because I don't have close combat at all.
Oh, I did the wrong roll for the leaping attack anyway.
Well, I got 0 successes.
So it does 3 damage to you and is able to pull you into the next zone. So it actually pulls you through the grates of the area and drops you into the east hallway.
So I'm dead.
Oh, no, you are
Yeah.
not dead. We now roll on the critical injury chart. You are what is called broken. Broken does not mean you are dead. Not yet.
Okay.
So, being broken means you are out of the fight. If your health drops to 0, you are broken. In effect, taken out of action. We will roll for a critical injury. If you are not dead, you can crawl and mumble through the pain. You cannot perform any other action, and you cannot roll any skill. You cannot go below 0 health. Any further attacks on you simply cause additional critical injuries. Yeah, so... So 25. Its claws, as you drop, its tail whips down and it impales you through the thigh. This is not fatal, but being able to run is a slow action. This will heal in 5 days. You are still alive, but out of the fight.
Alright, so impaled leg for 5 days then.
Yes. So running is no longer a fast action. In this game, you can get 2 fast actions or 1 fast action, 1 slow action. But you cannot take more than... you cannot do 2 slow actions. Meaning that if you want to shoot a gun or punch something, you cannot move to do it.
That's going to be difficult for the rest of the game.
A little bit. So now it is Chem's turn.
Alright, so do I have a bolt gun or a bolt cutter?
It's a bolt gun. It shoots one kind of like bolt forward.
Okay, so it's a, it's not close combat then?
No, it's in the next band. It's in medium range, so you will have to move there. It is a clutter roll, which means you will have to do a slow action to move to get to them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely doing that. I'm just, when I, okay. Yeah, so Cham's gonna be like, yeah! Oh, I gotta do a panic roll first.
You do have to do a panic roll first, yes.
And that,
Liam's got to do a panic roll,
right?
too. Yep, you roll 1d6 and you add your total stress.
Okay. So roll 3d6? Or it's 1d6
1d6 plus 3. Plus the stress.
Okay. Ouch. Is that not good?
Hang
or
on.
is that good?
Let me see.
That's either very good or very bad.
Yep, so you add it. So 3, you're able to keep your composure and keep acting.
Nice.
You are
Okay,
too,
so-
Rye, but, well, as Johns is in there going, fuck that! That's his turn.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm gonna be like, Kayla! And just dive after them, and then start, so I don't have ranged combat. Is that just agility?
Yeah, it'd be just agility. You won't be able to do that because you have to use your slow action to get through the ducts.
Right.
Davis.
Yeah, so I'm just...
Yes. You need to do a stress check.
Yep, I need a panic roll. First. 5. You are able to act normally.
You said I couldn't shoot this thing, right?
You, do you have a weapon on you?
Yeah,
Oh, you have the
but-
incinerator. You won't be able to shoot it this turn, but you will be able to use your slow action to get into the same area it is still in.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You do that. And Ray,
You mean Rye?
or Rye, yes.
Okay.
You can try and crawl away from it if you so choose.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll try and crawl away from it.
Okay. Okay, so it gets its attack of opportunity. It hisses at you. So the 3 of you who are in the room, you have to make a panic roll again.
So this thing, you said it's pure white. Otherwise, does it look like a xenomorph?
It's fleshy. It's very animalistic. Its
Okay.
head is bulbous, and it does have kind of a crest, but it doesn't have any of the biomechanical things of a xenomorph. Its body is covered in quills on the back rather than any sort of protuberance.
Okay. So
You'll
not
be-
quite like the creature from Prometheus.
No, not quite.
At the very end.
Yeah, not quite that, no. 8, okay. So, Davis, you'll be able to act normally this round. Chem,
Yep.
tremble. You start to tremble uncontrollably. All skill rolls using agility suffer a -2 modification until your panic stops.
Alright. I've been there before.
Now it is the creature's turn. As we were at the top of the initiative. 2. It does a tail slash at Rye.
Alright.
It gets... We'll just see if it hits first. It does. That's 3 damage, which doesn't really matter. We will go to the critical injury. As you gain a new critical injury, it slashes and some blood gets into your eye. You are going to have a -2 on all ranged combat rolls until someone does a medical check to clean it out.
Okay.
That also means that the creature is in counter range with you again, as it seems focused on raw brutality and bloodlust. All right. With that, Chem, it's your turn.
Alright, I am going to... it has a neck, right?
I'm going to just...
Like it
I'm gonna
has
just
a
send you
discernible
picture.
anatomy?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm going to run up and tackle it and basically try to grapple it. Like, grab it and physically pull it off of Rye.
Okay. That is a close combat check.
Alright.
Given its imposing ability, I'm going to give you a -1 on that.
And that's -1 die.
Yep.
6. And because I failed the panic roll, do I still only have 2 stress die? Or did I gain another one?
You just have the 2.
Okay. That's nothing. Then panic die.
Okay. That's, so no successes.
Yep. Harsh. Oof.
That's what
Yeah,
you're up
harsh
against.
Marshmallows, man. Marshmallows on damn crackers.
Davis,
Shoot.
fair. That would be a ranged combat roll.
Okay.
2. What's the base damage on that thing? I think it's 2.
2.
Damage 2, so you did 4 damage.
Hmm.
Oops. You did 3 damage. Let me just keep its health track up. As the thing's like partially burned, as there's flames whisking around it. Rye, it's your turn.
So did Cham get a hold of the creature?
Nope.
Nope.
I guess I'm gonna have to continue crawling away from it.
All right. Once again, let's get its attack of opportunity. 6. What is a 6? My. Oof. Well, time to see if it got 1 damage, which means that is enough. The tail goes through and impales Rye, ripping through her heart as she stops, dead.
Well,
Yeah.
Right?
Oh!
And now it's its turn. 5. I don't know why I put the T on there.
Eh.
Probably habit. It launches at Che's throat.
At who?
At Chem's.
Okay.
Sorry, not Che. Chem. It does 2 damage. This automatically triggers critical injury 61,
Okay.
which is ruptured jugular.
Oh!
It is fatal. -1. So the time limit is 1 round, so what that means is you will have to make a stamina roll. If you succeed, you don't die every round.
Okay.
To fully heal will take 9 days, but someone can do a medical check to stabilize you.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make it 9 days if I have to roll every round.
Yeah, because a round is like 10 every like few minutes.
Do I have to make that roll immediately, or do I get a round?
It will be on your turn, which is
All right.
right now.
All right. Do I get to add my stress die to that as well?
Yes. No, you don't.
Seems kind of stressful.
Yeah.
Well, I'm toast.
As you bleed out. Davis?
I'm going to shoot.
All right. Shoot. Nice. And next is your stress dice.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that.
And if you roll a 1, that means that you have to spend a turn reloading.
D6 plus 1.
Okay. You just got a 5, so you're good. It's not a d6 plus 1. It's just 1d6 because you have stress dice.
Okay.
You flame it. You do another 3 damage as the creature writhes and collapses.
Run over to the, let's see about bleeding out.
Oh, I'm dead.
You're dead? Okay.
He's dead.
See that guy over there? That's me. Yeah. I'm a Pez dispenser at this point.
So the scene is I have a burning Xenomorph with 2 dead guys, 2 of my crewmates.
Correct.
Yep. All right.
Everybody else is still back at, wait,
Yes.
Did we get the on? Yeah,
Did you
right?
get the what? No, you haven't. It attacked you while you were working. It will succeed. You got enough done thanks to Chem.
Okay.
So now, am I taking over John's, or?
Yeah, you're taking over John's.
Okay. Who panicked, right? He's still in the air shaft?
Yeah, he's still working. He's kind of just shaking in there. There's your new character, Liam.
Okay.
I do enjoy that aspect of the system, that there's depth in the cast that allows for real danger.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Plus, it's from a role-playing perspective, it's pretty fun, too.
Yeah.
John's is just going to be like, guys? Is anybody left? What's going on out there?
Come down here, but be ready for what you see. It's safe, but just be ready.
All right, I've almost got these scrubbers fixed. If it's all the same, I think I might just stay here and make sure the air is okay. Okay?
That's probably a better idea.
Meanwhile, Wilson, you heard screaming on the comms.
What's going on? So,
It took them, both of them. I got it.
you got it?
Dead.
Where are you?
Good question.
You're in the
One's
east
the
hallway
hallways.
next. Yeah, you're in the east hallway next to the air scrubbing shaft.
By the air scrubbing shaft.
So basically where my old character was at then, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, any of you guys wanna come with me? We're gonna see what's going on.
Your new character's in the room there, Liam.
Sure, I will follow you.
Thank you. You are?
I am Valerie Reed.
Thank you. And just go out and see what the... Ah!
Yeah, you see the bodies, and you gain a point of stress, Wilson.
Oh, speaking of, how much stress does John's have at this point?
2.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working on the air scrubbers until they're finished. Assuming they're not finished.
After a few hours, they're finally finished. CO2 levels start to level out.
So is the thing dead?
Yeah.
Okay. Checking.
Okay, what are you looking for?
Just to make sure that it's dead.
Okay. As you touch it, this charred flesh kind of slops. It's got a whitish yellow blood. It seemed like it was ready to feast on its prey, and you notice that despite ripping out Chem's throat instantaneously, it had already started to chew on the flesh and swallow with a mouthful while it was getting burned alive.
Ugh.
Are there more of these things?
This one came out of the doctor. I don't know. You said it.
This is huge.
What do you mean come out of the doctor?
These things, they come out of people's heads. Look, if we can get to the med bay, there are inoculants. We can immunize ourselves so it doesn't happen to us, but we have to get down there. I can't imagine. You said it had been 70 years, so there can't possibly be any of them still alive except for what was preserved in cryo. Valerie, you said you had a rifle in your room, right?
I have a shotgun with me.
No, it's in your quarters.
Oh, it is my quarters?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking at the equipment here, and it says shotgun with 2 reloads.
Well, yeah, that's in your room.
Okay.
Okay, so you how did you get here? Did your ship? I thought I heard an explosion. I don't remember. Is your ship gone?
Our ship had an unfortunate accident just as we were bringing the ship up.
Well, it looks like we need to get down to B deck, get the shotgun, get the inoculants, and then get this ship working and get home.
Sounds like
a plan.
So we go to the med bay. How about you tell me what's causing this? What? I'm sorry, I just don't feel like I know enough information.
We came across some spores. This is Doc.
Character.
Huh?
I don't think I know what's going on. My character.
Yeah.
So.
And so Flynn goes, we found some spores on LV 113. Those spores are what caused that. We created an inoculant. I believe that inoculant is enough to stop this.
Sends you there, that planet, to investigate these spores.
It was an archaeological dig site. We were looking at a temple that was there.
Funded by who? Sent you? Why?
Utani Corp to do the investigation of artifacts of an ancient alien civilization. Think about what we could have learned.
Did you excavate, and are any of these artifacts on the ship?
There is something in the medbay that I do want to get to. Yes.
What is it?
It's more of the inoculant. You two are still vulnerable.
Okay, if we get down there, we can get to the bridge. We can see if the ship's still working. We can get to the armory. We just need to go down to B deck. Wilson, right? You're with Utani?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you where the stairwell is. Let's go down there.
Clayton speaks up. Lori Clayton. And she goes, I'm a company woman too, Johns, and I will be there as well. I demand to come with you too.
Of course.
Or the barrier.
I think we're done up here. You reactivated Mother, right?
I believe we did.
Okay. Well, that's good.
You head off to the stairwell and begin to head down, yes?
That was the plan.
Okay. You get to deck B.
It's the med bay. Correct?
The med bay was behind the cryo
Inoculated.
stuff. Well, yeah, the med bay, the science labs, basically. Oh yeah, the med lab.
Yeah.
The med lab. Yeah, you're right. So, and I'm gonna put you guys on the map. You can move two zones.
The med lab is to the aft of the ship. The armory is to the fore, and they're both on the port side. So
Yep.
And then that living area, that's where we also want to go, right?
Yeah, because that's where Reed's gun is. And that's on the way to the med lab.
now I'm assuming the armory has additional armaments.
It's at this point that Flynn goes, maybe. There was a lot of panic when those other creatures came on board and people started changing.
Where do these spores propagate?
They're in
Exactly.
little sacs, and when you get near them, the sacs release the spores. I think the creatures planted them as well, but
Did you say other creatures?
yes, during our time, some of our own people started to change. They became violent and became monstrous. They didn't turn in, they weren't like those creatures that ripped out of Dr. Cooper.
Who?
Are any of these pods, these that spray the spores, do you know if they're anywhere on the ship?
There are likely still some on the ship, yes. That's why I want to get you inoculated as soon as possible.
I'm gonna head to the med lab.
I'll be joining you.
Know if the ship has know where the ship logs are? As we're walking over there and talking to him.
We'd have some of our logs on the bridge.
Bridge. What the heck is that?
It's the opposite direction of the med lab on this level, actually.
Okay, it's up there. Okay. See it now. I was zoomed in. I'm going to the med lab.
Get to the med lab first.
Yes, we should get everybody inoculated first.
Okay. So you start heading to the med lab. Just a moment. This is Clayton. She goes, "This is my room." Yeah, Thomas, you and Davis are with Clayton, who's coming with you, as well as Flynn, because he's the scientist who wants to give you the inoculation.
Yeah, but would God, I forgot who Liam was playing.
Reed, that's Liam's character.
Yeah, would Reed be here to grab her gun?
Reed would have to go. Reed would be going the same direction as you.
So it looks like I'm following you either way then.
The armory is the opposite direction, but her gun is in her personal equipment.
Okay.
But at this point, as I said, Clayton goes, "I'd like to check something in my suite if you don't mind."
Alright.
I don't see what's the problem.
Thank you. She uses her card and the door opens up. Excuse me. It's incredibly luxurious, though the bed is soaked with blood and the cushion stuffing is all torn out. The furniture in the room is destroyed.
Miss Clayton? What happened in here?
Good question. There's a bar here, a wet bar that was practically cleaved in two. As she goes over and picks up a bottle. Shame. I think this could help us out, don't you think? Relieve stress and possibly use as a burning weapon.
Oh, that's clever.
I like to think
I
so.
mean, Worst case scenario, at least we don't have to die sober, right?
Also, I suppose, desperate times, she goes over to the mattress. She pulls out a pack of very, very illegal stims. There are 2 left. And she goes, if you start to shake too much, we can use these.
Well,
In game terms, it'll reduce your stress to 0.
as the commanding officer, I suppose I should disapprove, but like you said, desperate times.
Exactly.
Besides, you're the company woman. You never really were in the chain of command to begin with.
Good boy.
That other fellow, that Wilson, he might have seniority. Well, I don't know.
I
70 years old?
technically have been with the company longer. Isn't that right, Wilson?
Yes, quite a while longer. And
But you're certainly more up to date and current.
I suppose so. Wilson, will you walk with me? I prefer to keep a Weyland-Yutani person close. It comforts me.
okay.
I suppose we should start heading to the med bay now.
Indeed.
Clayton is going to try and keep you towards the back of the group, Wilson.
Okay.
And she sort of whispers in your ear, there's a lot of money in this. I need to make sure that you back me. If we both do that, we'll come out of this very wealthy.
But of course, companies wants what's on this ship a lot.
Exactly. You get it. You start moving through the ship again, continuing to head south as you get to the living quarters. Reed,
Yep.
do you want to go to your quarters?
Yeah.
You go to your
Okay.
quarters, everything's jostled up, place is destroyed. You smell nothing but death and decay in this area.
Huh.
But you do find your weapon.
That's a good sign.
As Flynn's going, it feels warm in here. Let's get you inoculated. Come on.
Grab my rifle and then I head out.
Does it feel warm?
It's a little warm. You're chalking it up to him being kind of the spindly nerd kind of person.
Okay.
And you have walked, remember, every, block on that is, 2 meters.
Oh yeah, that's a big old ship.
We'll have to, after getting you inoculated, we have to get the ship back on board. Back online so that we can get out of here.
Absolutely. The bridge obviously is to the fore on this level. Hopefully, now that you've got Mother functioning, we can bring the rest of the systems online. Where would we go? Back to Anchor Point, or should we continue on to Sutter's World?
Oh, you don't know that. Clayton's just like, I assume that they found us on the way to a colony. Isn't that right, Wilson?
Yeah, we were transporting shipment of cargo.
Then it seems that we should go back there. Is there a Weyland-Yutani facility there?
Yes, we're done.
Okay. Good, perfect. Then I think that should be the attack plan, don't you all?
Absolutely.
Sure.
I need a pilot.
Yes, we do. And luckily, we have one. Reed, how good are you with piloting? I know that you're a bit of more of a fighter than anything else.
Mobility and command. Pilot's an actual skill, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't actually have that.
It was the pilot of the USCSS Montero.
Dead. We had 2.
So,
Very good. And in a pinch, I know my way around a bridge as well.
Excellent. And let me just get to the right room. All right. Here we are. We have you walk in as you get into the med chamber. There's some old, several generations old, Pauling medpods to help heal. One has a plexiglass tube, splintered and shattered as if something has broken out of it. The other is sealed and lit within, but the entire inner surface of plexiglass is covered in thick, dried blood. There are rows of large specimen jars. Floating within 2 are these odd alien creatures, similar to the one that burst out of Dr. Cooper earlier, sitting in the jar, lifeless.
How are y'all
My
preserving
God.
things?
Alcohol.
Alcohol?
Mm-hmm. On the far shelf is a smaller specimen in a jar without liquid, containing some strange, almost like mushroom sacks.
Please tell me y'all kept this here to vaccinate people.
We did it to study them. Those nodes there are what we use to, are what are used to infect others.
And why should I just not destroy this right now?
This was a science expedition.
Yes.
Remember, originally our purpose was to learn.
We're going to a planet.
I need you to roll observation real quick. Davis?
Observation, that's,
That uses wits. You feel a shiver, a pain almost, run down your spine. Those nodes were on some of the equipment in the air scrubber shaft.
are we infected?
Why would you think we were infected?
So there was equipment. No, we got our spacesuits on. So. Those nodes were on the equipment in the shaft.
Then we should
Wait.
get you inoculated as quickly as possible.
Yeah, just do that.
That means that everybody was breathing it.
Yes.
It's in the air.
Yes. All right, let's get you your inoculation. As he starts going through some of it. Let's see. As you see him looking at you see him grab these 4 organic-looking glass vials inside a metal urn. Flynn looks at them and goes, "Okay, let's go. I'll have to synthesize a inoculant. We do have one from Dr. Cooper. Which one of you wants it? You 2 are the only ones who haven't been inoculated."
Davis? Or would you rather I was the guinea pig?
I want one of the people who have already been inoculated to do it themselves.
We've already been inoculated, though. Why would we waste the inoculation?
And
I'll
do we
do
have?
Here you are.
Was it just standard?
Yeah, you just inject.
Okay, so I guess I'll go now.
As you start investigating the metapod, you notice something. You the really bloody one. You see that there's kind of like a limp body within it as well. Anyway, we have what we need.
Mr. Davis,
Yes.
you were talking about destroying these things, or at least sterilizing.
Yes.
I mean, this is a science expedition, but seeing what's happened here, and seeing how long it's been, as the de facto commanding officer, I can't say that you're wrong, and I feel that My duty to our rescuers comes first.
No. Flynn just grumbles out as he's shaking. No, no, no. As you hear cracks in his skin,
How do you study
and
these things?
he attacks. He gets a free attack against you, Johns.
For fuck's sake.
And everyone gets to make it. Everyone gets to make a panic roll. So strength is 5 now.
And I'm sorry, remind me again. Okay, it's the 1d6 plus stress level?
Yep, and everyone gains 1 stress level.
Oh, yay. Oh, wow. Okay.
Woo! Okay, you gotta re-roll, Davis. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I see it. So let me bring up the panic chart. And I'll just go down the line. So a 9 for Johns. Whatever you're holding, whether by stress, confusion, or the realization you're going to die anyway, you drop your weapon or any other important items, and your stress level increases by an additional 1.
So that would be a total of 4?
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm almost certainly dropping my gun.
You gain a nervous twitch, Davis. Your stress level and your stress level of all your friendly PCs in short range increase by 1. So your stress level is actually 5, Johns.
Ooh. Oh,
So
it gets
everybody-
me some mad bonus dice, at least.
6. You get to act
Everybody-
normally, Wilson.
Did you just say my stress level went up by 1 again?
Yes, but that was after you rolled. Let's see. So, with that, Clayton rolled an 8, so she is trembling. All of her agility checks are at a -2. And Reed, you get to act normally as well.
Okay.
And he gets his sneak attack on John, so... Misses as his elongated arms hit and actually dents the wall next to you.
Whoa,
So we're gonna
Mr.
put
Flynn.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, just I was being extemporaneous. Mr. Flynn, stand down. I say as I try to draw my weapon and throw it on the floor.
Oh. Let me double check. Let's see, Davis. Yes, you did. You. What I said is you're the one who caused everyone's panic to go up by an additional 1, or stress. So let's randomize these names. Johns, Davis, Reed, Wilson, and Clayton. Randomize. Johns, you get to go first.
Cool. I'm gonna punch him in the nose.
Okay. Go and punch him in the nose.
Nothing there, but now I'll roll my stress dice.
You got a success, but you did roll a 1 on a stress die, so you have to roll a panic roll again.
Okay, I got 2 successes.
Yep, but you still have to roll the panic roll.
Yep.
Which means you
Oh,
could act
boy.
normally, but you might also freak the fuck out.
There's no way.
Oh,
There is no way that I'm not losing it. Yep, there we go.
you would have dropped an item again. So you are unable to act.
Unable to act? Okay, because I have one more important item to drop.
Yep, so you dropped it.
Alright.
Next is Davis.
I tell him to calm down. If we won't destroy these if you calm down.
Roll command.
Command is.
And don't forget to roll your stress dice.
Oh, yeah.
No, you'd roll a total of 2 extra dice. So 2d6.
Okay. Still +2.
No +2. All right, so you rolled a 1, so you have to make another panic roll. And that's the one where you add whatever your... I'll roll a d6 and add your stress dice to it. Or add your total stress to it. 6. So you get to act normally. So you try and... You're freaking out a little bit, but you're just like... Calm down as the thing's just looking at you, its eyes filled with rage and hate. Next is Clayton as she starts moving back. She pulls out the bottle and going, "Give me a rag! Give me a rag, you fools!"
Throw her a rag since I don't know. What's.
So you rip off some of your clothes and throw a rag as she starts putting it into the bottle of alcohol.
Oh, no, I get what she's trying to do.
Reed?
Yep, I wonder if I should shoot him or just wait until...
I think you should shoot him.
Just shoot him? Alright. So let me
Or
look
as
at
Johns would say, shoot him! Shoot him!
What does range combat add to?
Agility, I believe. Yes.
Agility? Okay.
You were able to hit, but he's got to roll his panic dice now.
You're talking about my character rolling the...
Yep, you got to roll your panic dice.
It's just 1d6 plus the stress level, right?
No, it's you roll a number of d6s equal to your stress level, and if you roll a single one, you have to make a panic roll. So those successes add to your total successes. But a 1 can fuck you. So you got 1 success.
Mm-hmm.
The base damage of your shotgun is 3, so that'd be 4 damage.
Okay.
And so that is what you do,
Mm-hmm.
which means you give a good shot as you see the kind of fear return into the creature's eyes as you hear a... Next is Wilson.
Okay, so I didn't end up firing the harpoon gun earlier,
Correct?
so I guess I will shoot this one. Would that be
That is acceptable.
that ranged combat?
That is ranged combat. That's a total of 3 damage.
I mean, to use the panic, right?
Huh?
To add in panic dice.
Yes, you do. That's right.
Oh, so 4 successes, but also a 1.
So you got to make a panic roll now to see if you get to... You have 6 panic?
Yep.
Okay, so 7. Nervous twitch. So while you're doing this, you just have this nervous twitch. You do get your attack off. But now, all friendly NPCs in a short range increase their panic by 1, as do you. Or their stress.
Woo!
As the harpoon shoots, hits poor Lynn in the heart as he screams, blathering as he falls on the ground, convulsing violently. His blood streaked with black liquid seems to spill from his mouth as he shakes and convulses. His arms flail in all directions. I need a panic roll from everyone. Davis is fine. Wilson, you have a nervous, Johns, you just start trembling uncontrollably. Your agility is going to take a -2 penalty for a little while. Davis, you're mostly unfazed. Wilson, after you fire the gun and all this happens, you just drop the gun instinctively. And Reed, you start to tremble as your gun shakes, and it's going to be much more difficult to fire.
Okay.
Oh my.
Let's get going. We need to save this ship.
Good idea. Let's get to the bridge.
We stop on the armory on the way.
He's a thinker. Good idea.
If you're not looking too good, don't we have some, those stimulants?
Yeah, we have some. You have quite the shake there, Reed. As do you, Wilson. And Johns. We only have 2 left, though. I guess you'll have to figure it out amongst yourselves. Who wants this?
I think I'll be okay.
Here you go, Wilson. I need you on your A game.
Okay.
Reed,
Yeah.
you're looking rather stressed. Here, as she hands you the stimulant.
Okay.
Or not the stimulant, the drug. Your stress goes down to 0.
Okay. So I'll take that drug, I suppose.
All right. I think it's best if we get this whole thing going then, shall we?
Let's move as quickly as possible.
Yes, as she kind of tarries behind and goes, Wilson, will you keep me company?
Of course.
And she looks at you and goes, she points to something on the med lab table. It looks like an earpiece.
So, I guess I will discreetly kind of look at whatever she's pointing at.
As she kind of flicks back her hair slightly, kind of getting it into place, and you notice that there's an earpiece in her ear.
Yeah, we'll pick it up, but try not to look like I'm picking it up.
Okay.
For
And-
the record, I'm
Oh, go ahead.
going to pick up the gun and the badge that I managed to drop when I
Okay.
got attacked.
Perfect. We are now in Act 3, so let me send you, or the 2 of you. Oh, and I realized your guys' character sheets, you 2 picked up the NPCs. Their personal agendas are on the sheets.
Right.
So, Wilson and... As she kind of whispers into Wilson's earpiece, there's a lot of money in this, and I have most of the research in my quarters. We have to get it out of here, and then we can be very wealthy. Whatever it takes. Right?
Whatever it takes.
You begin to head up to the...
Bridge.
Yes, let us head to the bridge. So she just whispered her stuff, so you guys didn't hear what she said to Wilson.
Hear what who said.
Oh, don't worry about it. As you start going up towards the area, it takes about... Where's the armory?
Did we get any, story bonus points?
Yes. Everyone... I will say Davis, Wilson, and John's got a story point this time. They played their stuff pretty close to the hilt.
2 points?
Just 1 story point?
Okay, 1 story point.
So you should have 2. Could I get observation checks, please?
Sure. Let's see.
From everyone.
That's wits.
Yep.
Okay. That's what I was about to ask.
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah, that's brutal.
That's super brutal. Reed?
Yeah.
Hey, my
Oh.
stress observation still came through.
There you go. Oh yeah, don't forget to roll stress dice, if you have any.
I think I lost all my stress dice.
You did.
You're
You didn't roll
cool
any
as a
ones.
cucumber now.
You hear, in the next zone, a sort of clicking, a fleshing, crawling.
Which next zone? Up ahead of us?
No, to the side of you. On the other side of junction B1. Down the hall.
Oh, where the EVA suits are?
Yes.
Quiet, everyone. I hear something. Sounds like a clicking, kind of scratching. I think something's in the EVA suit locker.
I think I hear it too.
It's a familiar sound to you two. You heard it before. That fleshing clicking right before it smelled you, or whatever it does. Those creatures, the Neomorphs.
How can they still be alive? It's been 70 years. I'm gonna draw my pistol. Nobody else was alive on the ship. Reed?
I have my shotgun out.
Anybody who doesn't have a weapon? What do you think, Davis? Should we stay together or should we try to make it for the bridge?
I'm gonna make it to the bridge.
Okay. You tried to make it to the bridge and get the ship operational. We'll watch your back.
That's good.
So are you all moving as a group, or are you splitting up?
Davis is going to the bridge. We are splitting up.
Okay. You're getting to the bridge. Are you guys going into the armory then to try and find something? Because you were just right outside the armory.
Reed and I have weapons. If Wilson and
Clayton
want to arm themselves, they should probably do that.
Okay.
Or if they want to go with Davis to the bridge, they should do that.
Let's go into the armory, Wilson.
Yeah.
You two go into the armory. That's one turn. As you look around, the armory is mostly, ransacked. But you do find a pulse rifle with a reload. And a case of shotgun shells. One reload left on the floor. There's some milky white spray on the wall room, but that's it. Are you any good with this?
A little.
Here. She turns and she goes, all right, there's a way out of here if we go south. Let's go back to we'll leave them to deal with the alien. We can get onto my EVA, or EEV, through the south point there, while they draw the alien, and then we can escape this place with all the information we need and all the money.
Need the ship, though, don't we?
All of the information is, what the scientists found is in my suite. Quite frankly, that's valuable enough. I would like to get the draconian serum, but we'd have to go all the way back to the medical lab first.
I think we should get the whole ship.
Why? That thing will kill us.
Money is in the whole ship.
Money is in the scientific exploration and the scientific knowledge.
It's still
They'll
on
pay-
the ship.
Yes, but I have all the information on my escape vehicle, you dense clod.
Do what you want. My understanding is I need to bring the ship in.
That's that's from, oh God. Thomas, that is for getting the money for the helium job.
I'm pretty sure it says that for current thing, too.
There's no way you're going to get the whole ship. If you want to die here, so be it.
Big risk, big reward.
Whatever you say. She starts, so it's the new round. She is going to sneak out down south and start heading back to her suite. What are you and Reed doing, Johns?
I believe we'll approach the EVA locker.
Okay.
Reed, you're the security expert. Does that sound like a good idea to you?
Yeah.
All right. Maybe try to get the drop on this thing.
Okay. And finally, Davis, what are you doing?
I'm going to the bridge.
You get to the bridge and Mother comes on. Greetings. How can I?
Oh no.
How can I help you?
Status of ship.
Engines are down. Life support is good. Reactor is stable for now, though radiation leak there is a radiation leak in the reactor core and the reactor relay control.
Status of escape pods.
Status of EEV in corporate suite are active.
Disable all of them.
Disabling all escape pods. How can I? What was that?
I have 2 NPCs with me. Is that right?
Nope, you're alone.
Alone? Okay. Activity. I want to see if there's more than just humans here.
Activating scan sensors. 3 xenomorphic life forms in medical lab. 1 xenomorphic creature in ventilation over EVA suits. 1 xenomorphic life form on hull of the ship. 1 xenomorphic life form in reactor relay control. 1 xenomorphic life form in vehicle bay. 1 xenomorphic life form moving towards corporate suite. 1 xenomorphic life form detected in armory.
Can you seal the door shut to prevent them from coming through?
Sealing doors for xenomorphic life forms. Johns and Reed. You see an airlock drop and close in front of the EVA suits and just locks. The door to the bridge also closes. All the doors in the armory, Wilson, close and lock. You're trapped. Xenomorphic life forms contained in their respective areas.
Are any... Let's see here. Are any humans and xenomorphs in the same area?
Scanning. 2 xenomorphic life forms that are 80% human are in front of the EVA suits room, where there is 100% xenomorphic creature inside. 80% human life form detected in hallway leading to corporate suite. 80% human life form alongside 20% xenomorphic DNA in armory.
Open the armory room.
Could you repeat that?
Open the armor. The armory is the one with our player character and the xenomorph, correct?
Yes.
Open that door.
Door opened as one of the airlocks opens up for you, Wilson.
Let me get out then.
I'm gonna also tell them to open the Actually, no, I won't. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know technically none of us heard that, but damn.
Oh, okay.
Or did we? Was that over the intercom?
That was only on the intercom in front of him.
Okay.
So
Still
we didn't hear.
Well, I guess I'll try the door.
You hit the button, the door doesn't open.
Do I still hear anything on the other side?
Yeah, you hear a hiss.
Well, maybe Davis got to the ship controls and locked everything down.
How may I help you next, sir?
I'd like to use, is there a wall intercom? Or
Not in the
do
room
I have
you're
a radio?
in. Not in the room you're in. You don't have a radio.
Okay. What do you think, Reed? Should we try to get in or head to the bridge?
I think we should probably head to the bridge.
Okay. Let's do that then.
You
I'm
head to
gonna
the... Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that I'm gonna head to the bridge too.
All right, so you all start exiting. You start going to your rooms. I believe the door to the bridge is still locked. Correct, Davis?
I said, yeah, right before he talked, I said, before he said anything, I said open bridge.
Okay, the bridge door is open. And there's Davis.
Okay. Alright. Oh, yeah. Has to come back in.
There he is.
Sorry, my audio cut out. Did you close the doors?
No, he opened it for us. So I believe we're actually here with Davis.
Okay. Everything else is sealed off then?
I believe that's a question for you, Davis.
Yes, it is. The only one actually open was the one with the alien and the human in it. So that what happened to that the xenomorph?
The one. So, you mean the one that's in the room by itself?
Yeah. Okay, no, maybe I'm just getting confused. It's the one that was in the living area. That was the 80% and the 20%.
Oh, that was. You do notice that Clayton isn't with them, so it was probably her.
Are you talking about the armory? Where there was a xenomorphic life form and a human life form in the same room and you unsealed it?
Yes.
Oh, that was just Wilson.
Okay. And what happened to that alien?
He's the alien.
Yeah, I thought the other DNA detected was whatever was on the wall. But I could be wrong about that.
No, metagaming here, because none of us heard that, but we're all infected and gradually becoming them. Apparently.
Do I know this? then,
Yeah,
since
I think you would understand that. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot. Let's see here. So I other people with me.
Yeah, you let them into the bridge with you.
But I told them that you were all infected.
What?
That can't be possible.
Dean, sorry. That's Mother.
Mother, report. How many xenomorphs are here right now?
There are 3 xenomorphs in the bridge right now, detecting xenomorph DNA.
Who?
3 walked in, detecting 3 xenomorphs in room, 3 human DNA with xenomorphic DNA in room, detecting 1 synthetic in room.
What? How much? I can't even... Davis, what did it say to you earlier?
Y'all were infected. I think the best thing right now is to isolate. We don't know what's going to come out the other side. This thing starts going.
So any of us could go crazy like the medic
Glenn.
did?
Yes. I believe the best thing right now is just for y'all to go to a door, and I'll direct Mother to isolate. So we find out what's going on and we get out of here. That's how it should be for everybody's safety.
Can we get out of here? What's the status of the ship?
Status
Other.
of ship. Engines need critical repair. Life support system stable. Leak in reactor core.
Damn. Do we have to go outside in order to repair the engines?
Correct. Warning. Xenomorphic life form on hull of ship.
Can they survive in space?
Did you say there was a synthetic in here?
Yes. Synthetic was asking queries. See, registered Wayland, or registered with, excuse me, give me one sec. Correct. Synthetic on board. Synthetic registered with Bionational A.
The only synthetic we had on board was Ava, but I haven't seen her.
Unit Ava is in mess hall.
Anybody else wanna come clean?
Warning, warning, warning. Xenomorphic life form entering air ducts. Warning, warning.
Oh, lovely. Where?
Near corporate suite.
Is that Clayton trying to get into her suite?
Probability likely. 80% human, 20% xenomorphic DNA.
Wait, that's what you mean? Their percentages? What's the percentage of everybody here?
20% xenomorph, 80% human, 25% xenomorph, 75% human, 20% xenomorph, 10% or 80% human.
Is the xenomorph that's out on the hull of the ship?
Xenomorph on hull of the ship is 80% xenomorph, 20% human.
My God. Wait, you mentioned 3, so one of us is definitely a synthetic.
If we're going to get this thing going, we should probably start repairing regardless. Unless they want to isolate.
I imagine we'll be splitting up anyways, so repairing will be fairly isolated.
Time to pilot. I can stay here.
Mike, check your personal messages, please.
Look, somebody here is not human. Somebody's lying to us, and we need to know who.
Is that really important, though? Or is it more important that we get the ship?
You just came on this ship. You might as well be a pirate. What do you mean, is that really important? Of course it is. Do you have something to tell us?
I have nothing to tell you.
Where is Clayton? She was the Wayland-Yutani rep here. Now you are. What happened to her?
She had business back in her suite. Do you want to go to her? Ask her about it?
Well, it sounds like she might become us, assuming she's infected. Assuming she's not already dead.
Is it possible to do an observation check to see if anyone's affected?
Could you repeat that, Reed?
Oh, is it possible to do an observation check to see if any of us is infected?
You all look normal.
Okay.
You can do an observation check, though. I'll allow it.
Okay. That's just wits, I believe, so. There.
You can't tell.
Listen, Wilson. I don't like what you're saying. I don't like your shifty eyes. I think you're the synthetic. I think you're lying to us. I think...
That's interesting.
Wait, no. That can't be. There were Xenos detected in the armory. I don't even... Okay, screw it. I'm just gonna...
You're just gonna what?
I'm gonna grab you by the throat and start strangling. I want to see what your blood looks like.
As his arms get uncomfortably long, his forearms longer, he's getting the same blotchy skin as Flynn had.
Well, get my shotgun ready.
You all have to roll panic
Is this
and
taunt?
gain +1, also +1 stress to everyone. Yes, John's his arms have become long and spindly.
Do I still have my panic?
No, there's no more stress.
Okay.
Am I making a roll or am I just like watching this?
You get to make a roll.
Yeah.
You got one stress die, or stress, Liam, so now it's a 4. You have one stress die.
Oh,
Alright, so
Is that right?
alright, 1.
Okay.
So Thomas, you start trembling, so everyone's stress also goes up by an additional 1. As your hands get a hold, and Thomas, you lose 2 points of health.
Cool.
Alright, let's roll these, or do the, go back, and just have everyone in roll for combat. And we'll see the random order. Randomize. Cool. I'm gonna pause this real quick. Johns, it's your turn.
Again? Okay.
Yeah, because it's the start of the round. You got a surprise attack first.
Right. I will... Let's see, my hands are already around his throat.
It's a grapple, cool thing, you have him grappled, which means your attack is considered a fast action, which means you can make 2 attacks in 1 round.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to keep one hand on his throat and keep, like, trying to strangle him, and then with the other one, I'm going to scratch his face.
Okay. Cool. Roll the first attack. So first attack missed. Would you like to use a story point, since it's getting towards the end of the session?
Yeah, might as well.
All right, so you did 2 damage to poor Wilson.
Oh, hey.
Cool. That's
Attack.
so that's 3 damage. Wilson, how you looking, bud?
Yeah, I was already broken when he grabbed my throat.
Oh, okay. So we got to do 3 critical injury rolls then. My apologies.
So both of those attacks would be
So he broke you with the first attack, right?
with the surprise round.
Okay, then yeah, we got to roll 3 critical injuries. You're in crippling pain. Strength level decreases or increases 1 step. Oh, so all strength checks are hard, basically. Woo. Roll 6. Roll 1.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
62. He ruptures the artery in your throat as wells of bruise starts to form around your neck. You will have to do a death roll on your turn. And
That was
finally,
convenient.
right?
Now you know what the color of my blood is.
Yeah, what color is that, by the way?
It's red because he's still mostly human. And as you're scratching, you slam down and you break his rib just to add insult to injury.
Nice.
Actually, I think it's every injury you take adds +1 to this roll, but whatever. So, there he is. So, next is Davis.
Okay, so there's one that's clearly mutating into the alien, correct?
Into an alien, yes.
The other 2 been looking.
Yes, one's human-looking and dying.
I'm gonna shoot the alien.
Okay. Nice. So that's 3 successes, and what's the damage of your weapon?
That's 6 damage, I believe.
Okay. And you have stress dice?
Yeah, I have 2.
Roll those.
So it would be it would be
2d6s.
6, yeah.
Okay, so you didn't use all the incendiary, so yeah, you took 6 damage.
Yeah, and I have 4 health to begin with, so
Did you add the 3 strength?
3 strength? I've been accounting for... That
You-
includes health?
Yes. Health is based off your strength, so your health also went up.
Oh. Yeah, so I'm not At 0, then.
All
I'm at
right. Reed, it is your turn.
Attacking with shotgun.
Okay.
Agility, range combat. Alright. Okay.
What's the damage of the weapon?
Yeah, I forgot what the actual damage was.
I think it's 2 for a shotgun.
Okay.
And don't forget to roll stress dice as well.
Okay. And then stress dice is just the amount of d6 is equal to the stress, right?
Yes, and then we roll to see if you panicked and you lose the action.
Okay, give me a moment. I'm gonna roll my stress first.
You rolled a 1, so you need to roll panic.
Okay. And remind me on what panic is again.
1d6 plus however many total stress dice you have.
Ah, come on.
8.
Yeah.
You tremble as you lose. So I need you to re-roll to see if you attack, and you lose 2 dice.
Okay.
No panic dice this time.
So just roll my attack roll again. Is what you're
Yes.
saying.
-2.
Okay.
So that still hits.
Okay.
And so you took 3 damage. Davis.
Yep. I'm definitely... Wait, Davis?
Or
You
not
mean
Davis.
John's, right?
I meant John's.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely
You
below
made it
0
sound like
now.
you missed and automatically hit Davis.
So, yeah, I'm down, and is that a crit injury as well?
Yep, you get to roll a crit injury, but because you are a abomination, you get to stay up until you get a death injury.
Nice. Okay.
So we will roll a critical injury for you. $25. Impaled thigh. It's harder to run. You have to run. It's a slow action to run, but you're close enough to attack anyway.
Right on.
All right. Wilson, I need you to roll a stamina check.
Okay, so stamina uses strength.
Stamina does, in fact, use strength.
So is that hard because of one of my critical injuries?
It is, so you need 2 successes. Or it's -2 dice, I'm sorry. You die on the floor.
Nice. Kind of expected that.
All right. It is the top of the rounds, John. Or John's?
All right. Let's see.
Who are you attacking?
Good question. Davis.
All right.
You're the only other. Can I still speak? Like
It's incoherent, monstrous roaring, but you can speak in fragmented sentences now.
You came here. Yeah, I'm gonna charge Davis.
You miss.
Yep.
Davis?
Shoot him.
All right. Fair.
Let's see.
And don't forget your stress dice.
I re-roll that with the storyteller.
Oh, you don't get to reroll. You can just get an automatic success.
Do that.
All right, you gained an automatic success, so that's 3 damage. So we'll roll again on the critical damage.
Critical damage. Okay. Oh, yeah, for him.
Yep. Broken nose. Well, basically his nose melted off. And that's 2 successes, but you also panicked, so you gotta roll panic. You have a nervous twitch, so everyone's stress level, or yours and Reed's stress level went up by 1.
Yeah, I can't get more stressed now that I'm dead.
It's true.
You're either minimally or maximally stressed.
Reed?
Alright, so when I attack, I basically minus the amount of stress, right?
No.
Well, I'm trying to word it correctly, is what I'm
You
trying
lost
to do.
2 dice or from your attack because of
Not
your stress roll.
Okay, so now I'm down to 3, is what I'm trying to get at.
Yes, but you do get to roll your stress dice still.
Okay, so roll the 3d6s.
And then you'll roll stress after.
Okay.
And then roll stress. No. Roll 3 stress dice, please.
Oh, that was the first one.
Then roll your regular shooting pool. And then -2 from that. Okay, so so you rolled panic. You've got the same twitch. So everyone's stress went up by 1 again. Yours and Davis's.
Okay.
It is back to you, Johns.
Alright. I'm gonna keep going after Davis, I guess.
Okay.
Imposter!
2
Ooh.
successes.
Yeah.
And so
And-
that's... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, just general flailing attack. Maybe try to grab him and beat him against the bulkhead or something.
Okay, as you grab and smash his head, you take 3 points of damage, Davis. You're also now in encounter distance, so you will take a -3 penalty to your ranged attack roll.
This way. Okay, so
It is your roll.
I'm going to Mother. Is that acceptable?
What was that?
To Mother.
Okay, yeah, you can speak to Mother.
I want her to basically blow up the ship.
Activating self-destruct. T-10 minutes. Escape pods disabled. Escape pods disabled. Warning. Warning. At the end of the day, it doesn't really... Oh, go ahead.
Is that considered an action?
Yeah, that's an action.
Okay.
At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter who won this fight, did it?
Mm-hmm.
The ship blows up. The xenomorphs and all of the artifacts are destroyed.
Wait, hold the phone. What color was Davis's blood?
It was white.
Oh, you bastard. How does a synthetic have a speed problem?
So we're at the end of the session, so you guys can talk about what your agendas were now.
Alright, so with Reed, it was basically just get off the ship. And then with my previous character,
Right.
name, Rye, her agenda was to take money from the ship just so she could take care of her sick brother, or take as much.
Nice, Thomas.
Yeah, so that's why he was so insistent on we're bringing the ship back.
Nice, got it.
Okay, so let me go back to mine real quick because there's some unpacking.
You think?
Let's see here. My agenda was to gather information for a corporation on what happened here, scientific material. That's why I was kind of asking all those questions, like, why should I not destroy this? That kind of backfired on me. And then at the last agenda, it says, you must stop Wayland
Yutani.
from getting an alien space specimen back to Earth at any cost, even if it means murder and suicide. Anyone with detailed knowledge of the 2B Draconis strain. That's why I was locking everything down, and I kind of regretted opening it back up. I thought about it.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I thought part of you was you were going to lock everything down and just surprise everyone with, Mother, detonate the ship, please.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, let's see. My first character, the captain of the original Montero, was just trying to do her damn job. It was follow company protocol, don't endanger the mission, just try to make it home, and maybe the next run will be better. So the whole time I was just trying to go by the book. And then Chom's motivation was to protect his family at any cost, and up to and including sacrificing his life. So that worked out as far as sacrificing himself for Rye. And John's was basically he was a milquetoast. He was supposed to be the captain, but his motivation was to find somebody else who could take charge and follow them. And I kind of bounced around between different people for a while until I realized that Clayton was supposed to be the competition and the adversary. And then I basically settled on Davis as the person whose lead I was following. Until I got infected with the alien virus, and then my goal was simply to murder people. And I decided to fixate on the synthetic factoid as an excuse to start murdering people until I got to the synthetic, which I got to.
And I forgot I actually have a undercover code name. It was Lucas, Bio-National A-Corporate Rival to Wayland Yutani.
Oh, so you weren't even working for Wayland?
No, he was the competition company trying to prevent Wayland from getting an alien.
So did you know the whole time that you were a synthetic?
Yes.
So you choose people. So his character does have an agenda. Davis does have an agenda, but you pick who's ever playing at random or who you think would do it best to be Lucas. And so I picked him. So it overwrote his backstory.
I get it. So any of them could be the deep cover one. Right,
yep.
Right. That I was wondering about that. Very cool. Cool mechanic.
All right. Well, we've hit the end of our game. Thank you to everyone who listened. This is a bit longer than our standard episodes. Really enjoyed the game. Hope you really enjoyed the session. And we will be out. Werewolf will be out Wednesday. I will be out. We will not have a Saturday game next week. It is Gen Con. I will be running games for Gen Con. All right. Thank you. Signing off.